Hello everyone and happy holidays. Welcome to the video. Now, of course, December is here and Christmas is just around the corner. And besides, of course, the festive decorations that we've got for the Lizette, as well as a few cosmetic items for Warframes, I do want to talk about the newest Warframe that we've had added to the game, and that is Nidus. Now, I don't even have Nidus yet. His parts are actually being made right now. But this isn't really a video that I'm going to be spending a lot of time talking about the questline for Nidus that was introduced to the game with this update, but more so about obtaining Nidus's parts actually, because let me just start off by saying that obtaining his parts is an absolute complete pain in the ass. Took me probably about 6 hours of just playing the same mission over and over again just to get his parts. As you can see here, of course, I have the parts building now, but it was a long grind to get all of his parts, and I just wanted to release this video to maybe make it a little bit easier for some of you players who are trying to get Nidus's parts. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and talk a little bit about what I was using to gather his parts. Now, of course, it's important to remember that this build that I'm using was just what I decided to use just to make it as easy as possible for myself. I was using a Cyanide Simulator, and you can see its mod set up here on screen. And the other items I was using were just kind of more that I was leveling up at the time, because it does give a decent amount of XP while playing. So the secondary and melee weapon didn't really matter. Of course, I was running with my Carrier Prime as always, and I decided to choose Volt Prime. I'm running with a 2-forma build that you can see on screen here. And of course, any frame could really do this. It doesn't matter. And any weapon too that could carry you through a mission, a Tonka or a Simula or whatever you want to use. Just be sure to use something that kills quickly and efficiently. Now, like I said, I did choose Volt for this because of his crowd control, but really any frame can fill this role. You just really want a frame that has area of effect crowd control. Besides this being kind of a pain in the ass mission to grind for constantly, the other thing I do want to mention is that this map in particular, the one that I'm playing on in this footage, does have a bit of a frame rate drop on lower end like computer graphics cards, so I did actually have to change my resolution, which is why this footage may look a little bit different from some of my other videos you may be watching. But that's enough complaints out of me. Let's talk a little bit more about what you're actually going to have to be doing in this mission to get the Nidus parts. Now, this new mode is called Infested Salvage, and so far it is the only node of its kind on Eris. Now, in this mission, you have 3 different nodes that you have to defend and constantly be refilling with the blue, weird, like rectangular shaped things that you will drop from infested enemies. And it's important to make sure that you always have the 3 machines that are in each of the nodes filled with the blue serum constantly, so that the process goes as quickly as possible. And it's good to make sure the mission goes as fast as possible, because you do have to stay here until the 4th and 3rd rotations of the mission in order to get any chance at having a Nidus part to drop. But the other problem with the Nidus part drop loot tables is that Nidus parts aren't the only thing on those loot tables. You can also get endo or just random mods, which really sucks after you've been playing for about 20 to 30 minutes and you get nothing but a mod or endo to show for it. Now, you can play this in a public lobby if you want to. This is what I was doing for the footage, but you're also welcome to play it with your friends and make it probably a lot easier, because you can have 3 people, 1 at each node, and then another person roaming around the map just helping everyone out at their nodes. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it's important to bring a weapon that can just carry you through the mission. Using a lower level weapon or a weapon that's not as good at dealing area damage very fast is going to make it kind of a pain. I did do some of this with the new Javlock weapon a little bit earlier, and I found it to be a complete pain in the ass. And using a weaker weapon just kind of made it not worthwhile and not very efficient. And that just about wraps up my thoughts on farming for Nidus parts. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please do leave me a like and even hit that subscribe button if you do like my content. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day, and I will talk to you all later.